Hey, have you always wanted to know a little bit more information about me and Peel? Get down to the deeper, nitty gritty questions? Well, if not, you're going to have to toughen it up because we're doing that today. My name is Travis.
And I'm Peel, and this is the Travis and Peel Show.
So, when we were birthing this show, Peel and I didn't want to just do television and entertainment, comics and video games and stuff like that because one, that market's so saturated. We wanted this channel to be kind of organic, and that being said, we felt that you would kind of need to know who we are, and kind of learn some personal things about us, and that kind of makes it more. And we would love the same thing about you guys, but it would just put us in a situation where we build a community. Peel and I get to learn more about each other. We get to learn about you. You get to learn about us, and ask kind of like some really serious questions and everything. So,
Who are these two guys, and why are they talking to us every week? So they might as well get to know us a little bit,
Yeah.
on the deeper side. Some of us are really sensitive.
Yeah.
Some of us really have that inner child that's just wanting to come out and speak its voice.
And some of us are just dead inside. But enough about that. So I was looking around the Target, and I found a game. It was from the creators of What Do You Meme, which they make a whole bunch of card games that are similar to like Cards Against Humanity and stuff like that. Well, they have one that's called Let's Get Deep. Now, funny enough, it's all about asking deeper questions, but it's ironically made for couples. So it's called Let's Get Deep Questions for Couples. But I perused through a few of them, and I'm like, well, these seem kind of like everyday personal questions that you can kind of like things that you would want to learn from friends and just people that you're getting to know in general.
Okay.
So,
All right, Travis, I was starting to worry a little bit, man. It's like, I love you and all, but
right. I really wanted to take us to the next level. You know what I mean? So I felt like this
Get
is something
deeper.
that what we can do is there are three different categories. There are icebreakers to kind of warm you up, get the social lubrication going.
Moisten the palate.
Exactly.
Did you have to use the word lube?
You had to. Yeah, I had to. And then the second tier is deep questions, and then there's a third deeper question. And these kind of get serious, and I'm really excited for us to kind of jump into these and possibly do these on a weekly basis and everything. I'm sure one or two are going to pop up that are actually made for like romantic couples, and we can either pass those along, or we can.
We're doing it. If you got this, and
Okay.
we're at least, hey, we are states apart, so I think it's fine. There's gonna be no physical touching, but yeah, let's answer those questions too and see what happens. Let's just make
Okay.
this interesting. No holds bars. Let's get deep.
Let's get deep. All right, so we have
So deep.
we have icebreaker, deep and deeper, right here. And I've
Now,
never.
how do I know that you haven't already gone through these?
I've only seen a few just to kind of get an idea to make sure that these were not all like couple relationship based. So that's it. That was the only reason. So and everything.
I'm about to get set up with some weird questions.
Look, I have not read these, so I'm going in just as blind as you are. So,
I trust you. I fully believe you. Let's get deep.
all right, icebreaker.
I gotta quit saying that.
What is your Uber rating? What is your Uber
What is
rating?
my what?
Your Uber,
My Uber
rating?
rating?
Yeah. So
I don't know.
this is a huge point of contention for me. A point of pride at that. But I have had plenty of Uber rides, and the amount of Uber rides counts. I've seen some people have like a perfect 5-star rating and only
Hey.
have like 2 rides.
I have a 4.76.
A 4.76. What a fucking loser. Oh, I can't. Come on, man. 5.0. 5.0. I am a model citizen of the digital
A
ride
model
sharing space.
Uber passenger.
5.0. And that's a lot of rides too, man.
4.76.
That's a lot.
I wonder if there's like, is there a tag in there about me? Did they say somebody put something horrible about me?
Let's see.
About my rating?
I don't know if it.
I mean, I'm not sure.
your trips. How many trips have I taken? I don't know if it'll count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26.
Okay, I found my I have 2 4-star ratings, and they're both in the same area, both in Vegas.
Both in Vegas. Okay. I can kind of see.
Vegas.
Okay. I can kind of see some grouchy Vegas ride shares. Yeah. I still can't.
I guess they expected more money for tips. I mean, I usually like 20% is just my, thing. Boom. 20% doesn't matter what it is.
Right.
20%.
Yeah.
Unless you're a bartender, and then depending on how good you are, I'll hook you up.
For sure.
If you're a good bartender, drink a solid, boom, I'm taking care of you. You take care of me.
For sure. I am also.
Okay, whatever. I don't care. Uber 4.76. I'm fine.
5
with that.
point.
I didn't even know I had a rating available.
5.0. Anyway,
okay, cool.
That's that one. All right. That's the icebreaker. I feel like
let's dig deep.
All right.
Let's dig deep.
Do you get scared of flying? If so, why?
Scared of flying. I'm gonna say no. I do not get scared of flying. Of course, there's always that right when you're hitting up and you get that little feeling in your stomach, or when you hit some turbulence and your balls go up into your throat. And that's about it. Other than that, no. I usually try to sleep, chill out, read a book or whatever, Audible, and that's really about it. But no, not afraid of flying.
I don't mind the flight itself, being up in the air. That's not an issue. There are 1 or 2 moments where your ears pop, and I have like a lot of sinus and issues and everything, and it could affect my ears. So sometimes I can get some bad pain there, and it gives me some anxiety because I'm wondering, like, is the ear thing going to happen? Because it just bothers the hell out of me. But in terms of like, does it scare me? It kind of does, to be honest with you. Every single time I fly, like when I'm up in the air, I'm fine. The initial takeoff and then the landing, all that turbulence that you get during that always kind of jars me a little bit and makes me nervous. But what really kind of gets me is the anticipation, the thought of the sheer physics of what I'm about to do sound impossible. Even though 1,000,000 billion flights have fucking flown on this planet before me, it seems like the most unnatural thing in the world. That something so heavy and so full with like flammable jet fuel can safely just like take us across the country.
Science, bitch.
So yeah, it does kind of scare me almost every time, and it goes away once we're in the air. It usually goes away. Yeah. So that's
not bad at all.
That's the deep question.
All right, well, let's go ahead and inch it in like a gentleman and dig deeper.
Oh, I'm gonna love this segment.
Yeah, I didn't name this game, but I'm gonna go with it.
All right. So, what is the grossest thing that I've ever seen you do?
All right, that's a good one.
What is the grossest thing? I'll go first.
What was her name, Travis?
I was wondering if you were going to go there, to be honest with you. Yours is...
We'll leave that off the table.
So Jonathan used to film himself having sex.
Okay.
And I am sad to say that I've seen way too many of them.
Not that he stopped at the first one. There used to be viewing parties. It was crazy.
Yeah. So yeah. That is probably the grossest. On not that I'm grossed out by it, but more or less that on paper, like what is something that is gross that I've seen you do, and yeah. I mean, it's gross.
Funny enough, the whole origins of rushmountmore is that from me creating a persona when I was, like 13 years old, thinking it was the funniest and most clever thing in the world.
You were way too proud of those videos. You were way too proud of those videos. I remember you walking around the hallways of high school with the VHS tapes in your backpack, just like begging somebody, and want to see it. Like you were way too eager. but I respect it.
It was not like that. People that I knew,
respect it.
friends. They had very tasteful watching parties.
I think I know what
so-
you're going to say about me, but let's see.
Oh, I was going to say watching you watch me. That was pretty disgusting.
That's pretty gross, right? I think it's kind of...
Tit for tat, my friend. Tit for tat. But no, man. I don't know. I've seen you do some disgusting things. You know, everybody always, thought, Travis was improper and everything. Honestly, I want to say living out of your trunk, the trunk of your car, your old Nissan Sentra, was atrocious. It was one of the worst smells to ever deal with, and you just kept all your clothes in there, like school clothes, like wrestling clothes.
I had
like everything.
God, I
kept in
remember that trunk.
You just
oh my
put
God.
things on from that.
I used to play
Oh my
football
God, it was
in high
disgusting.
school. I used to play football in high school, and we also did professional wrestling. So we were always being athletic and getting sweaty and stuff like that. And we had like specific shirts and shorts that we had to wear during football. And after practice, like instead of going home, sometimes we would want to it's like take off our stuff, put on some our school clothes, and like go to Burger King or go someplace to hang out for a couple of hours. So yeah, all of my dirty clothes would always go in my trunk.
In the trunk.
Yeah, it got pretty rancid. Actually, I completely forgot about that. That did eventually evolve.
I don't, because sometimes I smell things like that, and it reminds me of that traumatic experience. Is this weird PTSD that you have to deal with of this smell? It's like, oh my God, reminded me of like weird and awkward times in high school.
We had many of adventures in that vehicle, my friend. Many of adventures in the Sentra. But ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find out many more adventures about Travis and Peel as we go through Let's Get Deep by What Do You Meme. So I think we are going to try to do this at least every week, at least once.
Yeah, this is fun.
This is going to be fun. This is, of the few that I've seen of the deeper category, this was one of the more tame ones, and this was a really, really interesting card. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like it, let us know. And if you have answers to your questions, we want to hear some of the grossest things that you've ever done. You let us know, and we will catch you later. See ya.